Hey girl, hey, happy Self-Care Saturday Talk. On this episode of Self-Care Saturday Talk, we are going to talk about 3 hard truths that somebody truly doesn't have any interest in you. Started though, I just wanted to kind of put out here that I am in my car. I do have my window down a little bit and there are some birds talking out there. So you may hear a little bit of birds and a little bit of outside noise. So I do apologize for that. But I don't think it will be too much where it's going to be, where it's going to ruin the video. So let's get started. 3 clear ways that somebody shows you that they don't, like you. One would be they avoid spending time with you, right? So if somebody is consistently making excuses to see you or consistently cancels their plans after, making some plans because maybe you brought it up to them like, hey, I want to see you or whatnot. And then, so they feel obligated at that point because you kind of put them on the spot. So they make those plans, but then they cancel later on. Those are all very clear signs that they generally are not interested in you and that they don't like you. Number 2 would be the lack of interest in your life. So if you're talking to somebody and, you always try to ask questions and see how they're doing and what's up, what's new in their life. And if somebody asks you questions, but they don't really seem too interested, right? So they ask you a question like, oh, hey, what are you up to? And then you tell them like, oh, okay, that's really a clear sign that they don't really care that they weren't really interested in what you are doing. They're just trying to collect data from you. And then the other sign also is that they don't ask you at all, right? If they're not asking you about your life or what your interests are or what you're doing or anything like that, it's clear that they don't like you. So somebody, that asks you questions about your life and your experiences, that shows that they're interested in your life. But when somebody doesn't, ask any questions and they don't really care to find any more information about you, that is that they truly don't care. And then the third but not least is the exclusion of social activities. And I do have some notes down. That's why I'm kind of looking down here so I can make sure that I'm hitting all the topics that I need to hit and not forget anything. So, being excluded from social activities or even group activities is a clear sign that they don't like you. If you are finding out that they are getting together with other friends, doing other things, or, even different family members, and you're not invited, consistently not invited, those are clear signs that they don't like you. If you are just invited to birthday parties and holidays, those are clear signs that they don't like you. Because if they did, they would make an effort to see you outside of the 2 or 3 times, maybe a year, because of the birthdays or holidays. So I just want to tell you that don't go so much by what somebody says, right? Because words are just words, and words mean nothing without action backing up those words. So if they're consistently telling you one thing and doing another, you need to listen to what the actions are. You need to be more aware, right? And say, oh, okay, yeah, that doesn't make sense. And be willing to walk away. Or, if it's like a close friend or whatnot, if you don't feel comfortable walking away, you need to at least make distance. Keep your distance, because the only thing that you're going to do eventually is you're going to hurt yourself, because your expectations are going to be one thing, and these individuals who are giving you this energy is not going to be able to meet your expectations. And so instead of having somebody continuously let you down, you need to be aware of their actions and keep your distance from them, right? So then you're like, okay, you showed me who you are. You showed me that you don't really like me and that you don't really want to spend time with me. Cool. You stay over there and I will stay over here. Because, you know, in this life, in 2025, honey, I'm all about protecting my peace, my time, my sanity, my life. And if I am not, if somebody is giving me this type of vibes, I'm sorry, that's not peace to me. And I just don't have time for it. And I will no longer accept somebody to give me bare minimum energy and expect me to be so excited about it. No. You got to come correct or don't come at all. And this is with anybody, right? Because if anyone, family, friends, lover, acquaintance, whatever, somebody truly, really wanted to spend time with you and somebody truly liked you, you would know that. They would make that effort. They would pick up that phone and call you. They would invite you out. They would want to do things with you. And since they don't really care, you get nothing from them. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that you are brave enough to know to keep your distance if somebody is giving you these same vibes. So I will talk to you next week, and have a great day.